Okay guys, so in this video I'm going to help you do your Awebber, which is your autoresponder and your capture page for your DSD prospects. With that, you're also going to be able to make a list for your downline and put in both. For your DSD prospecting list, you can either name it DSD, DS Domination, anything that you would like so that you know that this is for your prospect list. And you're going to put in this code in that section. And don't worry, I'm just giving you a brief rundown right now. I will explain more detailed as we go into the training video. And then you're going to make another list for your downline. And this way, all you have to do, it doesn't matter if you're very brand new or not, your downline will start to receive the training email to get them going. And so you're not going to have to worry about, oh my God, now what do I do? The only things you have to do once you have Awebber and you bring in somebody into the team, you're going to want to throw them into your downline list so that they start receiving those emails. And you also want to add them into our DSD Power Team page and our DSD Fearless Dominators page as well. You don't have to worry about adding them into the corporate one because the link is in the back office for them to easily click on that to get into the corporate page for whatever package they would own. Okay. Now, one more other thing before I really get into the video is actually going into our downline. You do have to, or our team pages, to find is actually going into our downline. You do have to, or our team pages, to find this information that we're going to explain in the video. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into your Facebook. Try to get this down. Okay, so you're going to go into your Facebook and you're going to come to our DSD Power Team page. Okay, then you're going to click in the files and you're going to click on the document that says Affiliate Systems. And here, you're just going to scroll down if your upline is an affiliate for Awebber. And it's not really easy to become an affiliate for Awebber, but I am an affiliate for Awebber, so please use this link if your upline is not an affiliate for Awebber. Okay, so you're going to click on the file, scroll down until you see the Awebber, and you're going to copy this entire link. Okay, now one thing that I do want to mention in this document, this affiliate systems document, our big team, our Fearless Dominators team, was pushing the S2D2 system. What that system basically was just a capture page. You no longer need to have that with this training. So all you have to have is Awebber. And the other thing you could use to help you, it's not a necessary thing either, but you could get a domain name, and I like to use GoDaddy. So GoDaddy is very cheap. It's very easy to use, and their customer service is amazing. They will literally help walk you through step by step while you're going through and linking up your GoDaddy domain with your correct link. Okay, and making sure that it's live. And now once you do that, it does take about 15 minutes or so for it to actually be all set that you can actually give that link out. So give yourself that, at least 15 minutes. Sometimes, depending on, the system and things, because let's face it, it is technology, and technology can go down, and they could be working on things of that nature. So it may go on to the actual training of okay, I've already created and created by Awebber account from this link. So now what do you need to do? We're going to set up our lists, our email campaigns, and link your prospecting Awebber list capture page with your GoDaddy or any other domain service if you choose to use a domain. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on that training now. Okay, guys, so once you have actually created your Awebber account, we're going to go ahead and start setting up your account, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down to the bottom and we're going to click on skip this video. Alright guys, so we're going to head and fill in this information. You're going to make sure all of your information here is correct. And then you want to make sure that your sender name and this email should appear with your emails. You want to make sure that that's your name and your email that you're going to use for DSD. Okay, so once you clicked on the next step, we're going to create your list name. So here you're going to name it, anything you want. You're going to want to do two, one for your prospects and one for your downline. But you do have to do them each individually, so just choose which one you want to do first. We're going to do our prospecting list first. So you can name it DSD, DS Domination, anything like that, so that you know that this is for your prospects list, okay? And then you're going to scroll on down, and you're going to type in a little description about what this is. So you're going to say, depending on how you had your ad, or what you put in your ads. So you want to just say a little bit of information about, what you had in your ad. So if you said, work 100% online with e-commerce, no recruiting required, no inventory, no bothering friends or family, anything like that, that is what you would want to put in here. So it's totally up to you, like I said, how you word it, but you just want to make sure you get a clear picture in your prospect's mind. So if they click on the why am I getting this email or anything like that, that's going to be the message that pops up. You had requested more information about working from home with us or something like that. So once you click on the next step, you're going to scroll all the way down to the approved message and create a list. Don't worry about what it says here. We're just going to go and approve it and create the list. And we're going to remove that here in a few steps. So what we're going to do next is create a sign-up form. And if the form does not populate up when you are getting to this step, you can easily, in this black section up here, you'll be able to see where it says the home and stuff like that. You'll be able to see, I think it's the fourth button over, that says sign up list or sign up form or something like that. So here it gives you a couple of different templates that you can use, and you're going to choose a template that you want to use. Keep in mind that we were told off of the corporate affiliate training, when we had it about Awebber and stuff like that, that the uglier ones work the best. So just choose, anything that you would like, and once you choose on them, if it gives you different color variations, you can choose those as well. My favorite color is green, so I went with green. Elizabeth is playing with the different colors to kind of see what it's going to look like, so she can choose which one she wants to use. And I highly suggest for you guys to do the same thing as well. Okay, so once you've chosen the one that you want, you're going to click on Load Template. And you want to click on the edit, and you're going to click on this little section here that says first and last name, so that it gives them two separate sections to fill in their name. Okay, so over here where it's got the field section, you can actually just click on that and see what is available in the field section, or you can create a new field. Now, with you creating a new field, it's going to basically ask you what you want to ask your question. And whatever question you want to ask your prospect, you're kind of like pre-qualifying them. You're going to type that in here. Okay? So it doesn't really matter, you know, what type of questions you ask. This is just you wanting to get more information about your prospect. So if you want their phone number, obviously you would want to put phone number in here. So once you put it saved, it's going to pop up next of what type of box do you want your prospect to fill out. If it's a phone number, an email, last name, things like that, you want to use the text input so they can literally just type in, you know, what it's going to be required. If you want it to be required, like if you want your prospects to fill it out before they go on to your sales page video, you can just put a little check mark next to this required section right here. And if you don't want it required, you don't have to click on the check mark and just click on save. Okay, so again, all you're going to do is just set this the way you want it, and okay, so now Elizabeth is typing in another question. She's typing, can you use Microsoft Word or Excel? And you're going to see her click on save, and then it's going to populate with how you want it to come out. So with that, she's basically asking a yes or no question, right? So she's going to click on the select box, and what you're going to do is you're going to create your boxes that you want to have, you know, be available for your prospect to select. So she's doing one for yes and then one for no. Once you type in yes, you have to click in on that green box with the plus sign. And then when you have all of your questions done, then you're going to click on save it and continue creating different fields as you know you want to, you know, of all the different questions you want your prospect to kind of answer for you. Okay. So now we're going to show you another different way you can actually do this form as well. So she's asking, when do you want to start? You're going to actually see a thing that says date, and it's going to populate up a calendar. So, you know, you can choose this, and you can actually have, you know, when do you want your, you know, when do you want to start? And your prospect can literally just click on the down button and click on the month, date, and year that they want to start. Okay. Now, if you want to, you know, rearrange your questions, all you have to do is click on them and drag them where, you know, in the order that you want them to be. Okay. So let's just say that you have your form all ready to go. You're going to click on Save Form, and then you're going to scroll back down to the bottom again and click on Go to Step 2. So here we're going to do our thank you page, and you're going to click on the drop-down box, and it's going to give you a couple of different versions to choose from, or a couple of different things to choose from, and we're going to click on Custom Page. What you're going to do here is you're going to go back to your back office and grab a URL or the link that So if you don't do that, this is all your prospect is going to see if you keep it at the basic version. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the custom page, and then you're going to, like I said, go back to your back office, grab your link, and paste it in here. And I would suggest snagging one of the sales page links. So you're going to grab that, copy it, and then go back to your Awebber and paste it in where it says your URL section, okay? Again, make sure that it's cleaned up and it doesn't have extra anything. And then I like to click it so it opens up into a new window so that they can see the thank you page, and then the video starts to play on the next page, and it's going to, they'll be able to just click over to that page if it doesn't automatically open up that window in front of them already. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to come down to the already subscribed page, and we're going to click on custom page again. This one, you're going to go back into your back office, and I would suggest grabbing the below link for your live webinar registration forms. This way they can register for the next live corporate prospecting hangout or presentation. Okay? So basically with the already subscribed page, if somebody goes back to your domain site, or they go back to your, whatever link that you've given them, they're not going to see the same thing. They're going to see something different. So they're going to be able to register for the next live corporate prospecting call and go from there. Now, I also have a check mark next to this past form data. So all you're going to do is you're going to click on, put a little check mark next to that, and what it does is on that thank you page, it actually populates their name and their email and thanks them for subscribing. Okay, so it's totally up to you if you want to do that or not. If you check it, their name and email will populate. If you don't, it will just have the basic thank you page. Okay, so once you've done that, you're going to go back down to the bottom and just save your form. Or go back to step 3. So here, you're going to actually want to install you're going to want to have Awebber host your form, and from that, you're going to actually link this entire subscribers link here that Awebber gives you into where your domain list is. Okay, so we're going to log into the domain, and we're going to click on manage. And for some reason, Elizabeth went a little bit different than mine did. So either way, it's totally fine. You're just going to basically get into where your domains are. I think she had to click on manage privacy here, and then it brought up her domains that she has. She's already had this domain from other businesses that she was in, even though she's no longer doing that business. It was paid for, so she's just going to use that link to do what, for DSD. So she doesn't have to grab a new one right now because she already has one. So we're going to go down to where it says forwarding, and you're going to click on the manage underneath the forwarding, where it's got forwarding and then domain off, and you're going to click on manage. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to grab that, you're going to click on add a new one here. Like I said, hers is a little bit different than mine. So all you're going to do is basically just get into this section that you see right here, and you're going to go back to your Awebber and put in the entire link that Awebber gives you for your capture page. Okay? So we're going to go back down and see where it says by collecting subscribers link with below. You're going to copy that entire thing and go back into your your domain site wherever you're getting it. I like to use GoDaddy. So again, here, all you're going to do is just paste in that entire link that we got from Awebber and put it in here to where it says forward to. Okay, that's all you have to do, and you're going to click on forward with masking. This way, when your prospect types in and goes to your domain, if you do not have forward with masking, it's going to have that entire forms.awebber.com big ugly link.
So now we're going to come up
when
and
you
we're going to
use
click
it
on
with
list
masking,
options.
the only thing
Once
that they'll
you've
see at the
clicked
top
on
of the
list
browser
options, and
is your
if you hover your
GoDaddy
mouse
or
over
your
that,
domain name.
you'll see the
Okay?
other fields populate down.
So
Don't
once
worry
you've
about
done that,
those.
you're going
We're
to
not
click
worrying
on
about any of
save.
those at this time. We're just clicking
And
on list options.
Normally takes
And once you do
about
that,
15 minutes or
you're
so
going to,
for it to link up
click on
properly
personalize
before
your
you can
list.
actually start using that domain
And you're going to
site.
upload your
Okay?
photo where it says upload your logo. Your DSD is your company name or DS Domination.
So now that that is all done, what you're going to do next is we're going to go to messages, and you're just going to click on the word messages.
We're going to leave your URL
okay, you're
blank
going to see the pop
and your
down. Don't worry about
email signature blank as well. You can connect your Twitter and your Facebook accounts. As you can see, I have 2 Facebook accounts on here. The first one is the default. It's the primary one that it uses. And what that is that is my Facebook wall. And then the second one down here is my fan page. And to make sure you get the correct URL for your Facebook, all you need to do is come back into Facebook, click on your name. Oh crap, I don't want to do that. And then come to your page. And this whole entire thing up here is your URL, and you want to make sure you just copy all of that. Okay? So then as we scroll on down, I like to have the check marks in here. It's up to you if you want to or not. Basically what this is just saying is when I send out an email broadcast, it's also going to send it out to Facebook and to Twitter on my behalf as well. Okay, so we're going to come down to where it says the global snippets, and as you can see, there are already global snippets in here. If they're not, these are the fields that you would want to create, and it's very easy by creating them. You're just going to type in let's just say we're going to name this one test, and then your snippet test would be anything that is pertaining to this test. So say it was, I don't know, let's just say it's your name. So you would just put, your name over here, and then here you would type in your name. Okay, and then you're going to click on add. And as you can see, it already creates that. So I don't actually want this in here, so we're going to go ahead and X out of it, and we're going to delete it. And for some reason, it's still here. Okay, but whatever. We would just click on Save Settings. Okay, once you have set everything up. And it's real easy to edit as well. You're just going to click on this little edit button and edit whatever information out of my information to yours, or your upline's information to yours. Okay, so once you've clicked on Save Settings, then we're going to come back up to the top, and you're going to see Confirmed Opt-in. Here we're actually going to turn these messages off. So we're going to scroll on down, and we're going to make sure both of these are off. When you get to your settings, your first one's going to say on, and all you have to do is just click on it, and it's going to pop up, do you want to disable confirmed opt-in? And you're just going to click on yes. Okay, so that both of these show as off. And then I like to have this little check mark next to past subscriber information for personalizing on this page. We're not using WordPress, so we don't have to worry about that, and just click on Save Settings. So all we're going to do is just click on Messages, and as you see, more options populate again. We're not going to pay any attention to these either. Just click on the word Messages. Then you're going to scroll down until you see where it says Campaign Sharing. You're going to click on that, and where it says use a predefined campaign by entering the campaign code, that's where you're going to go back into our team page, and you're going to grab the correct link code for whichever list we're making. So since this is our prospects, we want to make sure we grab the prospecting link, and we're going to copy it and go back to Awebber, and we're going to paste it in. And as you can see, there's spaces here. You want to make sure this is clean, that there's no spaces anywhere extra, anything. If you have any spaces or anything, you will receive an error code, and then you just need to make sure again that you make sure that there's no spaces. Okay, so we're just going to click on Load Campaign. Sometimes it's very quick, sometimes it does take a little while, but once it is done loading, you will be able to see all of your emails in your series. Okay, we're just going to give this a second and see if it populates. If not, we'll just pause the video until it does. Okay, so now that the email series has populated in here, and as you scroll down, you're going to be able to see that there are now 37 current emails in here. Okay, but it's really easy how to, fix it now. So let's just click on the edit, and let me just show you. So once this populates, let's go ahead and make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so you can always change this around as well. But here our subject line is "You're in, here's what's next." And then we're going to scroll on down. If there's an email that does not have their first name fixed in here, it's very easy. You're just going to scroll over to where it says Personalize right here. Click on that, and then it's going to give you a drop down of certain things that you can personalize it to them for. So here we just want to do their first name and then a comma. And as you can, scroll on down, everything is set for, you had already done all the snippets. This is now set with all those snippets. But if you do not know how to make something a link, you're going to just highlight whatever you want. And up here, do you see these two little linky things? We're just going to click on that. And as you can see, this is already set in here for your DSD link. Okay? With that DSD link, let me pause this. Okay, so to grab this link that I wanted to, it basically just makes it easier so your prospects do not have to watch the video again. They're ready to just click on and enroll. Okay, so you're just going to come into your back office, click on Affiliate, go to Links and Promo Tools, and then scroll down to any of the sales page video links and further on down. And then you're going to copy that and go paste it into another tab. And as soon as the little yellow button that pops up that says ready to get started comes in, that's where we're going to wait for. So we're going to pause this video again and just wait for the button to populate up. Okay, so now that we see that the click here to get started button populates, we're just going to go ahead and click on that. And then as you can see, it's loaded up into the other page, into a new tab. What you're going to do is you're going to scroll on down and just make sure that your name, your username is here where it says you have been referred by, and then your referrer name here as well. So it'd be your first and last name. If you're wondering what the FDPT stands for, it is the Fearless Dominators Power Team, and that is our personal team page. We are part of the big Fearless Dominators team, but our personal little team is called the Power Team, so we are known as the Fearless Dominators Power Team. Okay, so when you see this in maybe in your back office, maybe your upline has this on there. Now you know what this is. We're basically branding ourselves as the Fearless Dominators Power Team. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead back over to Awebber. And again, this is the link that you would want to copy and paste. So I think I forgot to grab this link. So we're going to copy the entire link, and then come back into Awebber, and then you're going to highlight whatever you wanted to make this a link, okay? And then you're going to click on this little linky button, and as you can see, this is that global DSD link, and this is the link basically just cutting out the video for them to go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're going to click on OK here. But if you, let's just say you wanted to make your own link, you're just going to highlight anything you want and click on the little linky button and to paste it in. And then you're going to see that it kind of circles around for a little bit. And then you're going to see a green ball with an exclamation point or a check mark. This way you know that it is good. If it does not, and it shows up that little red dot with an exclamation, something is wrong. So I would just go ahead and click on URL and HTTP and let it scroll and see how it automatically makes it as a green check mark. This means this is a good link. This will work. Okay? But I'm not going to go ahead and make this a link, so I'm going to go ahead and click on cancel. Let's close the dialog window. Yes. Okay. So this way, all of your information should easily populate into your emails. Even though it should easily populate into your emails, I do want you to just double check them. And it's not really hard to do. You're just going to have to go in through each individual email and just read over it, check it out, and change it around if you want to, anything you want to do. So if you wanted to create this little section right here, you would grab your logo and pull it over. And as you can see, it's like huge. So you're just going to hover over towards the bottom, and then this little arrow is going to pop up. Sometimes you do have to click it, and then just drag it so it's nice and small, and then click it over to the left. Okay, I'm not sure why this is having a problem. There we go. It needed just another space. So then what you're going to do is come up and grab paragraph and take it all the way down to the bottom and then up through here. And then you're just going to be able to put in your global name, your global email, global Facebook, whatever you would want to do. So let's just do name and email for this. And I'm going to get rid of it anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so then this is how your email will look. Now, when we're playing around in here, you can see all these little sections. This creates the email. Don't worry, this is just so that you are able to create your email. Your prospects are not going to get this. Okay, so we're just going to click on delete here because I don't want this and I don't want this. All right, And then once you have fixed it to the way you want it, and if you scroll on up to the top here, you'll be able to change the font, the size. You make it bold, italics, underlined, put a strike through it. Here is where you would be able to change the text color. So let's just make this little happy face. I don't know. Let's go with red so you can see it easy. See how it did that? And then we'll just make that bold so it kind of stands out a little bit more. Okay, and then say we wanted to highlight it. That is what this background color is. You're going to click on that and choose your color that you would like to use. So we're just going to click on pink and see how it made that little funny thing right there. Obviously, we don't want that in our email, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that. But that's all you have to do is just play around. It's basically the same as Microsoft Word. Okay? So once you have checked out your email and you have everything fixed, and then you're just going to click on Save. And then once it clicks on Saved, a little check mark shows up, you're going to click on Next. Okay? Then the next page, you're going to click on Save and Exit. And then it's going to bring you back up to your messages, and you're just going to continue on down through. And since this is our prospecting list, there is currently, like I said, only 37 emails in here. And then for our DSD downline, you would click on Manage List, create a new list, and then follow the same steps that we just had done for our prospects for your downline. So you can name it downline, you can name it team emails, you can name it team training emails, anything you want to do, okay? So once you've actually created your list, and you're, like I said, follow all the instructions over, and then we're going to click on messages. Here we want to go and make sure we are, if my computer cooperates, sorry guys, messages, and then there should be a little window that pops up here. There it goes. And then here's where you're going to be able to click on your different lists. Okay, so we're just going to click on teammate list so that I know this is my downline. And then as you can see, there's only 10 emails in here, but these emails are very thorough. It tells them pretty much everything that they need to know. Sometimes, you're going to get questions. If you cannot answer your new teammates, please have them, ask it in our team page. Get with somebody else who would know the answer, somebody who's been here longer, one of the leaders. Whatever, basically you're not alone. So even if you're very brand new and you're recruiting, you don't need to be scared because we got you covered, we've got your back, okay? Like I've said earlier, and I'm sure I'm not the only one you've heard it from, if I am, and this is the first time you're hearing it, you will be hearing this quite a lot in your DSD career, that we are a family here, and we will help each other to the best of our abilities. Okay? So I hope that this video has helped you. And with the teammate, once you have created and you've gone through all the steps and you've clicked on messages and you go to upload your campaign, you do want to come into your list options and then make sure you do personalize your list so that you can personalize your global snippets, okay? So again, don't forget to do that. This way it makes it a lot easier for you guys to just change this information, and then when you upload, to check out each email, you're able to just make sure that all of the information is correct, okay, and not having to actually change all the information in the emails, okay. And then also make sure you turn off the little switches right here, so that once your prospect or you get an email from corporate saying congratulations, this person just enrolled, you're going to go into your back office, and let me go there. Okay guys, so we're going to go into the back office, we're going to click on affiliate, and then we're going to click on downline view. Now this always takes like forever to populate, so I think it normally takes like a minute or two for it to populate on my side. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this again while we wait for that to come out. Okay guys, so it just populated, and as you can see it says downline view. But what we're going to do is we're just going to scroll on down. Alright, so once it populates, like I said, we're just going to come on down until we can see their username, their name, and their join date. Then their contact number, which would be their email address, and then their phone number, and then their status. And what the status is, is you'll be able to see all these letters here, and anything that is green or highlighted, that is the package they currently have. And yes, I have my notepad covering over some personal information so that nobody can, grab any of that information. But P is for Pro, E is for Elite, U is for Unleashed, M is for Monopoly, X is for Marketing Extreme, A is for Affiliate, G is for Genesis, my favorite package. I is for the IDP, which gives you Pro, Elite, Affiliate, and Supremacy. Supremacy is the heart of automation for $150 a month. And if you upgrade to IDP, you will not have to worry about canceling your Pro or Elite or anything like that. It automatically does that when you upgrade to the IDP package. So the Y is the yearly IDP package. Okay? Those of you that are coming in after June, you will not have this option because it was only given to us for a certain amount of time after the corporate convention, which was the end of May, beginning of June. Okay? So guys, I hope I didn't confuse you. I hope this video helps you. I hope it's clear enough for you guys to go ahead and create your Awebber accounts, create your lists, create your emails, and then create your sign-up forms. And you do not need a sign-up form for your teammate or your downline. Like I said, all you're going to do is grab their information out of the back office, click on subscribers, and okay, here it goes. So then you're going to click on the drop down and add subscribers. And then you're just going to manually add up to 10 subscribers. You're going to fill in their name, their email. Do not worry about this ad tracking or message number. Keep it at auto response 1 default, and then their phone number. And then go ahead and click on add subscriber. Okay? As you can see, I didn't fill anything out, so now it's yelling at us, email address not valid. So this also shows you that if a prospect goes to your site, your domain, or whatever site that you do, and they try to just throw in an email, it will not let them continue on through to see the videos or anything else. This is the message that they will see. If it's not an email, if they haven't filled out the form that you have set as required information, or if it's not a real information and the system can detect that, it will give them this invalid information. All right, guys, so I hope to look forward to speaking with you and training you on another video. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.